Hi, I'm Eddie, and welcome to Eddie the channel. So I'm just going to talk to you about this stuff called strimmer string. You know, it's people sometimes call it weed eating. Well, back in the 80s, weed eating string, and then there's line trimmer string. You know, there's lots of names for it. Yeah, this stuff is plastic. I think it takes 180 years to break down, so it's not that great. And as the ends break off, as you can see, they get little microplastics everywhere. And there's tons of the stuff. You know, I did a rough estimation, really on the low side, and it was 20 tons, but it's gonna be, and that was just for the commercial guys, let alone everyone else's backyard garden. So all that stuff's getting, well, you know, the microplastics causing problems in waterways and stuff like that, because, you know, animals are starting to eat them, little bits thinking they're edible. So yeah, and they're just persistent, they just hang around, and you know, that was the cord I used. So I did some investigation. I thought, yeah, I wonder if this is causing a problem, and it is. So you know, in Europe you can get this cord that's biodegradable. Over here you've got a cord that breaks down 30% quicker, so it's only 100 years. It's 70, it works out about 70 years or something, yeah, which is pretty bloody long time. Anyway, it's yeah, so yeah, look out for any of the environmental type lines. I mean, I always try and get the stuff that's gonna, you know, cut through the grass the quickest and is reasonably priced. So yeah, but maybe we have to think about other things, you know, like the environment and, you know, the place where we all live. Yeah, and all the animals do too. So anyway, just a bit of a thought on that. You know, we do things without even realising we're doing. There's a problem there. We don't even give it a second thought, you know. So yeah, so it is a problem, and maybe governments again have to legislate to, you know, when the plastic bags came about at the supermarket, so I was like groaning, like, oh, I reuse them, you know, I wrap my play lunch in it, you know, no, my lunch in it. And yeah, it's, so I was reusing them, but, you know, and now I have to, I used to buy my lunch, but I use Tupperware containers, or plastic containers they can call them, yeah. And so, you know, even though you might be slightly pissed off at the time because it's inconvenient, in the long run you get used to the changes, and it's beneficial for everyone. So yeah, so I'll leave it at that. Just a bit of food for thought. Yeah, there's quite a lot of contractors out, and I'm just going with Australia because that's where I am at the moment. So yeah, I think there's 1,800. Oh no, it wasn't. It was 18,000 contractors in Australia, landscape contractors. But I don't know that, you know, statistics are pretty hard to find for just who's doing lawn mowing. And the other thing is, in contractors that are doing lawn mowers and whippersnippering, you know, how many rolls of the stuff do they go through? You know, it's really hard to find out. Maybe you could, if you're really interested, you could contact some mower stores, ring up each one and ask them how much whippersnipper rolls they go through, you know, and how much each roll would cost. And then you could, you know, find out how many mower stores there are in Australia, and then do some simple arithmetic, and you might come up with, you know, 50 tons. I don't know, probably. But anyway, yeah, so I'm Eddie, and like and subscribe, and we'll catch you later. See ya.